City with the Capitol Police. And let's go ahead and give a shout out to the Capitol Police and the Jefferson City Police Department. They're awesome, and not one time asked for something that they didn't help us with. Yeah. All right. Now, there's some other stuff. Wait for it. We got to watch out for each other. Now, this is going to be a big crowd today. It's going to get rainy. It may get slick on these steps. So if there's a medical emergency, I need you guys to be loud and proud. Point. Tell us where it's at. We do have some people that are trained in CPR and first aid, and we will get them help, but we can only get them help if we know they need it. Everybody got that? Yeah. Wait in here. Did everybody get that?
Yes!
We help our neighbors. When their house is on fire, we grab a bucket, right?
Yes!
Now, if you need a sign because it's raining and you didn't waterproof yours, or if you need water, or if you're feeling lightheaded, purple tent right there, that's the place to go. We have waterproof signs over there. We have water. Please ask your buddy this stuff. Make sure your friends know where you're going at all times. If you have a dog, please bring it up here. I'd like to pet it. Please be considerate when taking photos of people. Please remember that some people in this area work state jobs. If they ask you not to put their face in a photo, please be considerate. We want everybody to come out of here just as happy as they went in. All right, now, who needs to do some good trouble? I mean, good trouble. Like, the kind of This is the sweetest dog ever, except for mine. Okay, sorry. I have a condition that is dope. It's a dog I'd like to pet. Okay, so getting into good trouble here, we want to start with Jenny and Tina. They are, oh, and Bryce. Bryce, by the way, Bryce is dressed up as a Cheeto. Who doesn't love a good Cheeto dip? All right, Bryce, got your megaphone? All right, I'm going to hand off the microphone to my two favorite people. Welcome. You know, King's Day 2. Familiar chants, and we're so excited to do it here together with you today. We're going to start with everybody. I'm going to say, show me what democracy looks like, and you're going to say,
this is what democracy looks like.
show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like.
A new one for you. I'm going to say it in 3 parts, but we're going to do it all as one thing. So it'll go, no thrones, no crowns, no kings. Ready? No thrones.
Crowns.
No crowns.
No crowns.
No kings.
No kings.
We're going to do it all together. Ready? No thrones.
No thrones. No kings.
No thrones.
No thrones. No. No kings. No thrones. No crowns. No kings. No coats. No crowns. No kings.
One more follow-up on that. I say, what kings? You say, no kings. Ready? What kings?
No kings. No kings. No kings. No kings. No kings.
Okay, guys. You keep going. You're good. Okay, so I love being here today. It makes you feel less alone in these scary times, but I know you guys can get louder. So sorry. So, I know you have the ability. I know it's raining. I know things are scary right now, but, so I'm going to say, who's got the power? And you guys are going to say, we got the power. Okay? Who's got the power?
We got the power.
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 I think we forget that sometimes. Okay, let's see. What kind of power do we have? People power, okay? What kind of power? People power! What kind of power?
People power.
What kind of power?
People power.
What kind of power?
People power.
You want to do them right? You gotta use your... Okay, I'm ready.
The problem is, we need to make sure the governor hears our
This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks. This is what democracy looks like.
Are you guys fired up?
Yeah!
Ready to go?
Yeah!
Fired up?
Yeah!
Ready to go?
Yeah!
Now, we like to pepper in speakers because, it's fun to shout and scream and do all the things that we like to do, but let's face it, it's raining out here. And we don't want laryngitis tomorrow. No, wait. Yes, we do. All right, but we're going to have Jenny come up. Jenny Loomis is a community artist whose work has brightened this rally and our public library alike. She is a tireless mother of 5. Did I mention she is the mother of 5? Did you know you had 5 kids? My goodness. We got 4 udders, oh my gosh. Jenny channels her creativity and compassion into everything she does. Clearly, she is dressed like a cow right now. Her passion for building a better community and a stronger country shine through her art and her actions. Hi, Michael. All right, so without further ado, our pal and yours, have a cow, Jenny Loomis.
Hello, can you hear me all right? In the book Autocracy, Inc. and Activism describe what autocratic leaders want. We need to understand what they want so we know how to stop them. Autocrats want the people to be cynical and passive. They want citizens to believe all governments are corrupt, so there's no point working for something better. These dictators want citizens fighting with each other so we won't notice them, consolidating power, stealing resources. Dictators want their rule to feel inevitable. Dictators lie. They tell lies that are so outrageous they don't even expect you to believe them. They just want to flood the zone with so much disinformation we won't know what to believe or who to trust. Let me know how you feel about some of their recent lies. Only criminals are getting detained by ICE. The people of Missouri got tricked into voting for amendments they did not understand. For things like
Boo!
and reproductive health care. Donald Trump isn't in the Epstein files. In fact, there is no list, and the whole thing is a hoax.
Boo!
For this recent doozy, on October 18th, the people are gathering together in a Hate America rally funded by George Soros, and these radical leftists are the reason that our government is shut down.
Boo!
Exactly. Raise your hand if nobody paid you to be here. fascism for free. Autocrats want us to be cynical and passive, so we choose to be optimistic and active. Not because it's easy, but because it is necessary. Every action we take is proof of our resistance. Each time we call our senators, sign a petition, seek out honest journalism, care for our neighbors, make art, laugh at the regime, offer compassion to someone with whom we disagree, or show up at a rally, we are choosing hope. Autocrats want us to believe that all governments are corrupt, so we won't bother fighting for a stronger democracy. But we know they're wrong, and we are doing the opposite. There are basic changes most agree would make our country better. Tell me how you feel about some of these ideas. Overturn Citizens United and get corporate money out of politics.
Yes!
Exactly. Ban all individual stock trading by politicians.
Yes!
And gerrymandering, requiring voting districts to be run by independent, nonpartisan commissions.
Yes!
Get rid of the Electoral College so every vote actually counts.
Yes!
Term limits on Supreme Court justices.
Yes!
And tax the rich so they pay their fair share.
Yes!
We know a truer, better democracy is worth fighting for. It has become abundantly clear in recent weeks that the president and his pals want us pitted against each other. Their language is incendiary. Their lies are bold. They want us to believe we're divided into violent, warring factions of red versus blue. They are lying. Tyranny is the enemy, not our fellow Americans, and not the millions of immigrants who enrich our culture and drive our economy. We all know and love people who believe differently than we do. They're our brothers, sisters, parents, kids, teammates, co-workers, friends, and neighbors. If we had a flat tire, they'd pull over to help. If their kids were hungry, we would feed them. And we can choose every day, both in person and online, to see neighbors, not enemies. Our pretend king and his fake court want us to believe their rule is inevitable and resistance is futile. They use violent force and rampant propaganda to intimidate people into submission. But these are signs of weakness, not strength. Good, popular ideas don't have to be enforced with weapons or lies. Freedom from tyranny is one of the best ideas. It has been represented across time by brave individuals at perilous moments. We have pictures of their courage. People like teenage protesters calling for an end to the Vietnam War, standing boldly in front of armed soldiers whose guns were raised, and offering them flowers, gently setting them in the barrels of their M14s. Do you remember the iconic photo of a man blocking a column of tanks at Tiananmen Square? Never let anyone convince you that one person can't make a difference. Just last week, we saw amazing footage of a guy in Portland wearing an inflatable frog suit as he faced down a squad of heavily armed MAC ICE agents. He didn't back down, they did. Since then, more people have shown up every day outside that ICE facility, dancing in goofy costumes. They like this, they're deflating the tension. I'm wearing a cow costume right now because I was inspired by their fun, peaceful protest. Looks like some of you were too. We don't act silly because things are not serious. We aren't only laughing to hold on to our humanity. Being goofy and mocking authoritarians is a good strategy. There's even a term for it. Tactical frivolity. When we're silly, we expose them as frauds. Fascists can't sell lies about dangerous left-wing terrorists when we keep showing up unarmed, wearing costumes, laughing at the regime gives us clarity, courage, and stamina. The more we laugh, the longer we'll last in our fight for democracy. This regime wants us cynical, passive, ignorant, and afraid. So we choose hope, action, truth, and courage. They try to divide us, so we choose unity. We see neighbors, not enemies. The only inevitable thing about authoritarians is that eventually the people will bring them down.
I was here at the first one. It was raining
We haven't asked.
We've seen how one brave person can change the story, but it's more than that. Courage is contagious. When millions of Americans join together, we are more powerful than any wannabe king, because this is America and we have no kings. Now I say what kings and you say no kings. What kings?
No kings! No kings! No kings!
All right, guys. So this is inspired from social media. Here we have seen a lot of call and response protests training. Okay, and it looks super fun. So, Tyrants, we're going to cover a few of our rights before we go on to March later, and you can use this information for protests in the future as well. I know that the powers to be are muddying the waters and making you question what your actual rights are. So we're going to go over these call and response style to drill it in. I am going to call out a statement, and you simply are just going to repeat it back to me. Okay. I will stay calm and peaceful.
I will stay calm and peaceful.
I have the right to peacefully protest.
I have the right to peacefully protest.
Inciting violence is not protected.
Inciting violence is not protected.
We have strength in numbers.
We have strength in numbers.
I will stay an arm's length away from law enforcement.
I will stay at arm's length away from law enforcement.
If they tell you to step back, step back.
If they tell you to step back, step back.
Film yourself complying if possible.
Film yourself complying if possible.
Narrate what you see in detail.
Narrate what you
See in detail.
Assume that you are being filmed.
Assume you were being filmed.
Have fun and use your voice.
Have fun and use your voice.
Have fun and use your voice.
Have fun and use your voice. Have fun and use your voice.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like.
Okay, so Jenny went to go do a costume change. I know that they were paid actors, really were not. I just wanted to make sure you all knew that. Is anybody here getting a check? Okay, let me ask another question. You guys doing this for free?
Yes.
You paid for a day with money out of your bank account.
Yes.
All the signs that are out here, I made. So, if you like them, you're welcome. All right, so now my next question is, have you ever thought that the world would come to this?
No.
Did we all just assume that we knew what was right and what was wrong?
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure we knew. Okay. Now, a couple of weeks ago, folks in the house behind us, something a little shady. Called a special extraordinary session. Does anybody remember that?
Yeah.
Does anybody remember on September the 10th, that there were 4,000 people that showed up in protest to what they did?
Yes.
Do me a favor and tell me, ladies and gentlemen, if you were here, make some noise. Not only was I here, but the next speaker was here. But she had been here for a lot longer than that. She held the floor for days. So I'm going to introduce to you Representative Elizabeth Fuchs, a Democrat representing part of St. Louis City County 80 in the Missouri House of Representatives.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
In November of 2024, a graduate of University of Missouri St. Louis. Any alumni here? Sorry, you're the only one.
My daughter's there.
Right. University of Missouri St. Louis. She has built a career rooted in service, advocacy, and education. She has dedicated herself to promoting equality, first as the manager of a public policy and lobbyist for Promo, Missouri statewide LGBTQ advocacy organization. She was recognized in 2018 as a champion of equality by Advocate magazine for her commitment to advancing civil rights and justice.
That's right.
And through her legislative service, she continues to champion causes that foster fairness, opportunity, and a well-being for all, leveraging her extensive background in social policy and community advocacy. So without further ado, Representative Lizzie from the Lou, Elizabeth Fuchs.
Hello.
What an honor it is to be here with you. So I'm Lily from the Lou, putting the L in LGBTQ since the late 1990s. Very happy to be here with all of you today. And not. I'm sure people are like, we have things we could do, but instead, look at all of you. Look at how you showed up with signs, with your costumes, with your fire, because that's what we're gonna need.
Woo!
Because as Becky said, there are opposite things in this house. I joined the legislature because I'm tired of watching what was happening to my friends and family. I was exhausted by seeing our votes taken away. How many of you feel frustrated by that? Because it looks like you all are engaged in the process. Or maybe, how many of you this is like your first time? First time protester, okay. Long time voter, maybe. And right, to not perhaps have that opportunity anymore. Missouri in November 2024, we voted for at minimum two things. Paid sick leave, right? Earned paid sick leave, and your right to access health care, reproductive health care for your bodies and for your families.
Woo!
And it matters.
Oh, you're fine.
It matters if you
Need
voted
help?
in or out. And it also matters if maybe you didn't. Because either way, they took away the votes of Missourians. Yes, they did. This isn't an R thing. This isn't a D thing. This is an M thing for Missourians. Generations of my family, like many of yours probably, have worked the land. How many of you have families who are farmers? Maybe farmers now. Farmers! We feed the world here in Missouri. That is great pride. How many of you fought for our country?
Woo!
Given up and sacrificed. We can have the rights and the vote that we have today. Defending democracy is what we are here to do. Defend our democracy. This is what democracy looks like.
Woo!
United. That's right. The people united will never be divided. United.
be divided. People.
Text for a second. Where we are, okay? We are here in Missouri, and Missouri has a rich history, and maybe not so pretty of one. A battle, many a battle fought here on this land. People continue to fight for our right to live and work here authentically, to show up as ourselves, to defend our rights to our bodies and our families and our education. The right to public education under attack. Our kids in schools. If people, I saw earlier that said, if you're not mad, you're not paying attention.
I agree.
I have a lot of empathy for the people who are kind of apathetic right now, right? There's a lot on. And one ways for today that I hope that you take a second and you stand in this moment and really take a breath and look around, because we don't know what's coming, y'all. And we're gonna need this kind of fuel, this kind of energy for the days that we feel tired and the days that we feel like we might not be able to get up swinging. So maybe that day you take a break, all right? But then that next day, we will get up and we will find a friend to be accountable with us. How many of you brought a buddy here today? Woo! Yeah. Because that's what it's gonna take. It's gonna take all of us fighting our community and bringing people together, because we all have a role. Maybe some of you have friends who are like, I can't go out to a march because of my job or family. Maybe people are afraid. So then what's the role? Maybe you're good at spreadsheets. So you find an organization to help and volunteer. Finding ways to participate right now is one of the most important things we can do, and encouraging people to vote and to get activated. So take a minute, this collective, energy. Are you looking around? Do you feel it?
Yep.
You feel it?
Yes.
So when you feel alone, remember that you're not alone. There are millions of Americans and in this state working for no kings. I was listening on here to Hamilton because I kind of need a little bit of pump up music, I wasn't an original colonizer. I wasn't an original colonizer, so I don't remember how it all went. That guy might though. Great outfit. But I remember the one line, you've seen it, when the king comes out, and he says, "And when push comes to shove, I will send a fully armed battalion to remind you of my love." And that is what is happening in Chicago, and that is what we are going to avoid here in Missouri. No kings!
No kings! No kings! No kings! Woo! Fired up!
Ready to go.
Yeah.
I want to read you a sign. And I've seen this little one before, so would you like to see it? Okay. And she's wearing the cutest little outfit. Okay, I want you guys to look and read her little sign that says, "My roots are resistance. I'm the daughter of an immigrant."
Woo!
And I know that everybody hears on the internet, "Oh, look at all the old people, they're out there protesting." Hey, gray-haired old hippies. Yeah. You know what? They have gray hair because they got experience. The others are wizard hairs. From the ages of 4.
call them bitch
the
heads.
ages of, I know at one point we had somebody 95 here. Democracy is not a spectator sport. It's not. And Tony, I see you up there. This is the best thing you can be doing right now. It's showing your resistance. And because you're showing resistance, and because you're showing up, while they may not like the message, we're going to keep giving it.
They hate the message.
Mind you, whose house is this?
Our house!
Alright, I'm going to turn it back over to the real champ. Because I'm not good at this.
I need everybody to do me a favor. Look to your left. Look to your right. Those are your friends, your neighbors, and your brother-in-law. They try to intimidate. But when we get together, they cannot stop.
That's right! This is what democracy looks like! 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 USA! 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 USA!
Okay, this next line, you're going to repeat. I'm going to say a line, you're going to repeat. Tiny hands.
Tiny hands!
Tiny feet.
Tiny feet!
All he does is lie and cheat.
All he does is lie and cheat! Tiny hands! Tiny feet!
All he does is lie and cheat.
Tiny hands! Tiny feet!
All he does is golf and tweet.
All he does is golf and tweet! Tiny hands! Tiny feet! All he does is golf and tweet!
Sorry, I missed you. Again, I'm not a paid actor. If I'm getting paid, I'd do better. So we have in our little group from We Stand United, really good shopper. She loves to find a deal. She does. Yes, it's you. Now, she saw diamond in the rough, so to speak. She found some skirts. She found some shirts. And she found some hats. She found them in places that you assume you find things like that. Goodwill, Salvation Army, Kohl's. And she came, I do. So I'm going to introduce to you the We Stand United Missouri suffragist reenactors.
Woo!
Got a little background with it. Doing great. Thank you for that. Prior to the ratification of the 19th Amendment, there were men and women who fought for the right to vote. Now, in the early days in 1919, it was for white folk. The rest of the group doesn't get to join in until the mid-60s. And while we understand that suffragists in 1919 paved the way, we also know that they endured ridicule, torture, arrest, and violence. Do you want to watch a movie? Hilary Swank is in one called Iron Jawed Angels. It's a fabulous movie, and it's a fairly good depiction of the events that happened for the suffragists. Now, today we have the pleasure of learning about women in history who paved the way for all of us, whether that is getting a credit card, which didn't happen until the 70s, getting the right to divorce without having to give a reason like I'm being abused, and other wonderful things like preventing marriage. Yeah, that's a thing. 1996, ladies and gentlemen. So, I'm going to turn this over to my fabulous brethren. Sister, sorry, my bad. Okay, take it away, suffragists.
Throughout history, women were told, you can't. You can't own property, you can't vote, you can't be doctors, inventors, judges, or leaders. But every time after time, women answered back, watch us. Every barrier broken, every invention, every election win wasn't just a personal victory. It was a door kicked open for all of us. Progress doesn't just happen. It is fought for, one determined woman at a time. And every single one of these firsts proves the fight is worth it.
In 1914, Perez Cosby replaced horses with his first modern brazier. Of movement. Some more than others. Jeanette Rankin's first woman elected, that was 1917, before women could even vote nationwide. In 1932, Hattie Cartaway, first woman elected to the U.S. Senate, showing women could lead in Washington.
Woo!
Proving courage knows no gender. 1955, Rosa Parks. She refused to give up her bus seat, sparking the Montgomery bus boycott. In 1964, Patsy Mink was the first woman of color in Congress and co-author of Title IX, expanding opportunities for girls and women. 1959, Shirley Chisholm, first black woman elected to Congress and first to run for president in a major party. 1972, Katharine Graham, first female publisher of a major U.S. newspaper, leading the Washington Post through Watergate. 1981, Sandra Day O'Connor, first woman on the Supreme Court, reshaping American law.
Yay!
1983, Sally Ride, first American woman in space, inspiring fire. Ruth Bader Ginsburg, second woman on the Supreme Court. Lifelong champion of equality. In 2008, Ann Dunwoody, first woman in U.S. history promoted to 4-star general.
2009, Sotomayor, first Latina Supreme Court justice. From the Bronx to the bench. 2016, Hillary Clinton, first woman nominated for U.S. president by a major political party. 2020, Kamala Harris, first female vice president. And the first Black and South Asian woman to serve. Every first broke down a wall that was never built back the same way again. But the work isn't finished. We face new barriers, attacks on rights, equality, and democracy itself. And just like those before us, it's up to us to break them down. Progress has never been about one person. It's about each of us taking our turn to push forward.
Right? Woo!
We say, you say, no thrones, no crowns, no kings. Let's do it together. Their fight began our fight remains.
No thrones, no crowns, no kings.
Their courage lit our freedom flames.
No thrones, no crowns, no kings.
They broke the walls, we guard the dream.
No thrones, no crowns, no kings.
They changed what's possible, we keep it free.
No thrones, no crowns, no kings.
Democracy belongs to all of us.
No thrones, no crowns, no kings.
All right. Now, I know, are looking at those skirts going, where can I get one? I know it. I don't do skirts myself, but you know, I might have to soon if the Handmaid's Tale happens. I'm too old to handmaid, and I'm too smart to aunt, so I might as well call resistance. All right. Now, we have a very special, very old guest. How old would James Madison be right now? I'm not even going to do math. Math is hard. Clearly math is hard because there are 300 million people, according to someone in our government, that have been killed by drug overdoses this month alone. If you don't know, the population of the United States is 340 million people. So there's only 40 million of us left. See, I can do math. So, Greg Barnes is a servant, shaped by military upbringing and a deep commitment to civic duty. He has led anti-apartheid efforts. That's amazing. He's worked on Capitol Hill and served Missouri through legal and legislative advocacy, all grounded in his education at James Madison College. Was that your inspiration? Okay, just checking. Okay. And law school honors in constitutional law. That's really important, because guess what's under attack? Our Constitution. Today, he's deeply concerned about a framework protecting liberty, justice, and faces its greatest threats since the Civil War, and believes it's up to us to defend it. Who's it up to, guys?
Us!
I'm sorry.
Us!
One more time.
Us!
Now, whose house is this?
Our house!
It's our job to defend the Constitution, and this is our house. We have to make noise, don't we?
Woo!
In order to make noise, you need to be informed. The best way to get informed is to listen to the people that know. And James Madison is one of the founding people for that. And so Greg is going to take it away, and he's going to tell us what we need to know.
Before we do that, I want everyone to go together and fill those gaps. Number one, you're very much in town.
We're looking around.
All right, everybody. So we're going to listen to James Madison. We got a little storm coming in, so we want to make sure that we get the show on the road here. So James Madison, will you please take it away?
I see a lot of people out here with signs that say defend the Constitution. Prior to drafting this revolutionary Constitution, and remember, there were none in the world at that time, so they're writing on a blank slate. Our founders engaged in an exhaustive study of the history of the world's once rare and at that time non-existent democracies and of how they had failed. History identified the following dangers: corruption of the ballot box, a lack of checks and balances, an ignorant populace held in thrall by a tyrant who co-opts grievances and represents them as his own. Into with The tyranny of the majority once it gains power. Disinformation. Erosion of the national identity and respect for institutions. Military takeover. Are not each of these signs of creeping tyranny present in the incumbents in America? The administration has deported people for exercising their freedom of speech. It has sued major news organizations and extorted millions in settlements from corporate owners. It has attacked academic freedom by withholding millions in appropriated funds to venerated institutions. It has conspired with our foremost enemy, Russia, to engage in disinformation, to support its election, and to sell out a free republic in Ukraine.
Yep. Continues.
It has attacked our alliances and our national identity as the leader of what used to be known as the free world, and given aid and comfort to despotic enemies. It has sought to repress convenient methods of voting and to ignore the results of a free election. It has refused to spend congressionally appropriated funds on programs passed by the people's representatives. It has destroyed our national identity as the land of opportunity and made a mockery of the Statue of Liberty that welcomes the tired, the poor, and the huddled masses of the world who yearn to breathe free. But other signs of being tyranny are subtle. Just yesterday, the White House posted a highlight reel that included a picture of our president wearing a crown. And they wonder why our theme is no kings. In 2018, this president praised a Chinese despot who made himself president for life and said, maybe we'll have to give that a shot someday. In 2019, he tweeted about being president for life some 6 times, claiming to be joking. Other times he told crowds that he might stay for another 10 or 14 years, and told crowds that chanted at 4 more years that it should be more like 12 more years or 16 more years. Most transparently, after losing the 2020 election, he told advisors that he didn't want the people to know that he lost because it was embarrassing. He then said he wasn't leaving. And on January 6th of 2020, we found out he wasn't joking after all. Any doubt was removed when he tried to corrupt the Electoral College report of the vote of swing states that he lost. When that didn't work, he tried to have the election sent back to Republican legislatures to reverse the result. When that didn't work, he asked the military to seize voting machines and to rerun the election in a way more to his liking. When none of that worked, even after leaving the White House, he tweeted that the Constitution should be suspended to reinstate him to power. By now, there can be no doubt that America is faced with a man who would be a despot or a king if he could be. No kings. No kings! The foundations of America are under an unrelenting attack. A wannabe whose cult of personality is intoxicated at such a prospect and is in forms of an almost primal lust for one-man rule. A cult that doesn't care that Donald Trump attacked the Capitol to block the certification of a presidential election and the peaceful transfer of power. A cult that doesn't care that this despot wannabe tried to engineer a coup against representative government itself, or that he called for the suspension of the Constitution to install him as effectively a dictator or a king. A cult whose party, previously the proud champions of states' rights, doesn't even seem to care that this would-be despot has federalized the National Guard of their states and others to invade and militarize their cities. To kidnap their inhabitants from their streets without warrants, to deport them to random countries without due process of law. Despite knowing that multiple courts have held that this is a violation of bedrock constitutional principles and the Posse Comitatus Act passed to protect Americans from having their own military used against them and to protect patriotic soldiers from being forced to attack their own people. President Reagan, a Republican, reminded us that freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. It is my mission and yours to see that we keep it. We are challenged in the bitter division not seen since the Civil War to heed Lincoln's call for the mystic chords of memory to bring forth the better angels of our nature. But we are also challenged to be worthy of those who pledged their lives, their fortunes, and their sacred honor, that we might live as a free people and as an example to the world. We need to agree on everything. America was built on the premise that a free people never will, and that in our diversity and through our use of channels of communication opened by the Bill of Rights, we're competing ideas and thereby gain strength as a nation. But we can and must agree on one thing. In an America worthy of its heritage and of its name, there must be no crowns, no kings, and no despots. Not then, not now, and not ever.
Thank you, James Madison!
Woo!
I need 13 people to help us with a little project. And if you're, I got one volunteer, I got 2 volunteers. I'm gonna do this like that auctioneer guy. 3 volunteers, 4, 5, 6, 7 up there with the Handmaid's Tale, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait. Mask in front of the sign right there. That's what, 12. Sorry, counting's hard. All right, are you signaling with a hat? Okay, hat lady, hat person, come on down. That's my 13. We're gonna have you guys come over here. Please be careful coming down the steps. Good. All right, so while we're doing that little project, it's going to be fun. We are going to do one quick chant because we're going to get to show them.
All right, we've had a lot of rain protests in Jefferson City this year, and this is our specialty rain chant. At the end of it, we're going to do a wave. We're going to start on that side and go whoa, all the way over there. Ready? Just repeat after me. Drip, drop, drip, drop,
Drip, drop, drip, drop.
We're getting started, we won't stop. We're
Getting started, we won't stop.
every minute, every hour.
Every minute, every hour.
We begin to feel our power.
We begin to feel our power.
Splish, splash, splash, splash.
Splish, splash, splash, splash.
We're a wave about to crash.
We're a wave about to crash.
Whoa.
All right. Sorry, that was my inner Matthew McConaughey. I'm not very good at it. Hold on. All right. They're all right here. Oh, my volunteers are here. Follow Jim. He's got this really special thing going. And I like that there's a diversity in age there. All right, that's going to be important soon. All right, our next speaker is David Nip. David Nip. I got one of those K's in front of my name, it throws people off. So, David, he is known as the Proud Union Guy on social media.
Woo!
He's a youngin' on social media, okay? He's a member of Local 1 Heat and Frost Insulators. He's a passionate grassroots pro-labor advocate. Can't imagine why. David is here to speak out for the working people across Missouri and to remind us that real democracy means no kings, just the power in the hands of who? The people.
Thank y'all. Superman. You know, Superman's got his cape, and I've got my heart.
Woo!
But the president gets his crown.
Woo!
My name is David Nip. I'm a pro-labor activist who goes by Proud Union Guy. I'm a member of Heat and Frost Insulators Local 1, and every day I'm right here in Jefferson City, Missouri, working, fighting for men and women across this country.
Woo!
Now while we're subject to this wannabe king, let's keep it real. He probably doesn't even know how to spell constitutional, let alone read it. But if he ever decides to read it, he better start with the 3 most important words.
We the people!
We the people! Not we the president, not we the the wannabe king, not we the billionaires, not we the CEOs, we the people.
People.
This president just doesn't want power, he wants a damn throne. He walks around talking about how he's a champion of labor, but let's talk about what he's really done. Just this year, he stacked the NLRB with union busters, making it hard to organize workers. He stripped hundreds of thousands of government workers of their collective bargaining rights. And just a few weeks ago, he shut down billions of green energy projects that would have kept tens of thousands of union members working. He's not a champion of labor. Donald Trump is a scab. And now he and his buddies in Congress have shut down the government. Working families are struggling to pay their bills, and those same politicians keep cashing their checks.
Boo!
Enough is enough. It's time to get American workers back to work.
Yep.
It's time to quit playing politics with people's livelihoods.
Yep.
Because we're not pawns on their chessboard. We're the ones that built the damn board.
Woo!
You know, I'm a fighter for labor. And I'm a fighter for unions. And this labor movement ain't backing down. We're not running. We're not hiding. And I heard he wants us to go home and not speak up today.
Boo!
But like Leonardo DiCaprio said in The Wolf of Wall Street, I'm not leaving.
I'm not leaving.
I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving. The show goes on.
I'm not leaving.
This wannabe king wants to get rid of us. He's going to have to call in the National Guard because the American labor movement is alive. It's going, and it's not going anywhere.
Woo!
This is no King's Days, and we're here today to remind every politician, every billionaire, every corporate boss, the crown doesn't belong to them.
Yes!
Us, the workers. We are the backbone of this country. The ones who rise before sun, strap on our boots, throw on our hard hats, and keep this country running.
Woo!
No
No
kings!
kings!
No kings!
No kings! No kings!
We the people, thank y'all.
We're about ready to get wet.
Dinner's coming in. And we're afraid that there's going to be lightning, so we're going to try to do this quickly. We have a little bit of a dance party music set going. It's going to start up here shortly. And we're also going to do the group shots. So let's get it going so we can get those group shots taken. Hold your signs up, be loud, make lots of music, do a little dancing. All right, we're going to do that for about a minute. continue doing that, we're going to have Lindsay here really quick. She's going to talk to you quickly about the Respect Missouri Voters Petition. Good luck, Jim. Thank you for singing in the rain.
All right, so first of all, I am a proud supporter of the labor movement. ATE, $33.99, Columbia, Missouri. Go! So, Respect Missouri voters, we are trying to protect the Citizen Ballot Initiative. We have a petition going around to try to stop the legislators in that building from overturning our votes. Please get involved. We have a website, we have a QR code, we take donations. If you're a tech person, we can use you. Please support us in this movement.
When I said make it short and sweet, she did it. I know it's getting wet, guys. I know that you all out here, and it's going to be great. We're trying to do this as quickly as possible. These things take money. We need your money to get to your pockets and see the purple tip. The next thing is we have a person here named Brian Kaler. He is a doctor. Kaler, sorry, I forgot to get his due diligence. All right, he's going to speak to you very quickly about the separation of church and state, correct? Excellent, here you go.
For kings also means no theocracy, no government control of religion, no Christian nationalism. The European model, the American experiment, the religion of the people was often tied to the king. So if the king changed his faith, you were expected to as well. Or if a new king came and took over your land, you were expected to change. This, of course, started with bloody wars, persecution. Many people had to flee as religious refugees. Some hid secretly worship, and others pretended to convert to keep their lives. So it should come as no surprise that the first true defense of religious liberty for all people came with a critique of the monarchy. In 1612, one of the leaders of the First Baptist Church in the world, Thomas Helways, published the first book for true religious freedom for all people, not just for his own persecuted Baptists, but for everyone, including Jews, Muslims, and atheists. He sent a copy of that book to the King of England, who didn't like it, so the king put Helways in prison, where he died. Here's what Helways wrote in the front of that book that he sent to the king. The king is a mortal man and not God, therefore hath no power over the immortal soul of his subjects. To make laws and ordinances for them, and to make spiritual laws over them. Now the king that he sent that to, the king that's sitting in prison where he died, was named King James. Perhaps you've heard of him. Perhaps the Bible with his name on it. See, the same year that he authorized a copy of the Bible, Helways was demanding true religious freedom for all people, and the king said no. Which goes to remind us that just because an authoritarian leader is selling Bible doesn't mean that they're godly. This radical idea of the separation of church and state and religious liberty for people in the colonies by Roger Williams and John Leland and James Madison and Thomas Jefferson. Jefferson picked up that language when he wrote Baptist in New England, saying that our First Amendment created a wall of separation between church and state. But monarchs and would-be authoritarians do not like church-state separation because they want to control every aspect of your lives. That's why this administration today wants to tell you when and how to pray, including creating a patriotic prayer initiative telling you to pray every week between now and the 250th anniversary of this nation. But I don't need Pharaoh or Caesar to tell me when or how to pray. The administration is also co-opting Bible verses in propaganda videos for ICE and the Department of War, just using Bible verses to justify their imperial violence. But I have a word for them from the Bible. Woe to those who call evil good. This administration is also attacking people with different beliefs, like an Episcopal priest, for telling the President
building as well. But we must say no to Christian nationalism that attempts to tear down the wall of separation between church and state. The separation of church and state is good for both. It gives us true religious freedom for all. That's why no kings also means no theocracy, no government control of religion, and no Christian nationalism.
All right. I'm sure you all heard the punctuation on some of those sentences. It sounded a lot like thunder. With lightning, there's thunder, and we're about to lose sound. So we've had to make an executive decision. We're going to have to cut our show very, very short. I'm so sorry, guys. But in a true democracy, there is always a vote of the people. Now, we usually do a People's March on our way out. And we are more than willing to have somebody lead that for you. But there is a bit of personal responsibility you're going to have to take if you want to go on it. And that is, you've got to be careful. Make sure your umbrellas aren't poking people in the eye. And watch out for lightning. Okay? So, here's my Cheeto. Cheeto! All right, Bryce here. Where you at?
On the other road.
Okay. Bryce is a giant orange Cheeto. Best Cheeto we've got. All right, he is going to lead the People's March. There's apparently some Special Olympics kids that are down there, so make sure you wave at them. But they are very sound sensitive. So keep that in mind. Now, if you guys want to stick around, you can. You can go inside the Capitol. We do have a permit for being in there. Just don't take any polls in. If you want to go on that march, line up behind the Cheeto, and he will take you through town 6 blocks. But it is up to you to make that decision. Make sure you stop by the tents and sign the petitions. Make sure you stop by the purple tent and drop a couple bucks in the boxes. And Jenny's going to wrap us up.
Thank you for coming today. Remember, as you go out, you bring your optimism, your courage, and your kindness. See neighbors, not enemies, and defy tyranny. God bless. Have a great day.
Syntax there.
It's wet. You can squeeze by. Oh, sorry.
We're going to sign.
We're going in, yeah.
Petition.
Absolutely.
What county? What county? Right here. Also, we're going to sign.
Yep.
What county?
Audrain.
Audrain. We have Audrain is the 18th.
Audrain?
Audrain.
Audrain, no, we don't.
No.
Yeah. We can make one real quick.
We can make one.
Okay.
Your full city name.
We're getting you a blank.
Oh,
We have a blank.
AUDRA.
IN.
Sign the petition.
What?
You have a Boone County?
Yeah, it's Boone.
Boone County?
Today's day 18th.
18, yeah.
Just when you're writing your address, make sure you completely write out your city.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, my car is not that far away, so it should be on that. So
Voter address.
the same as the end.
Yes.
Okay, great.